Howdy folks, this is Lance090 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We are going to try to get this spacecraft home. The problem is it can't go back through the atmosphere and land successfully. Yeah, it can. If it was maybe in super low orbit and we still had this much fuel, I can maybe like very, very slowly deorbit it, like as slow as you possibly can, by bringing it to like a 70,000, 68,000 orbit and just letting it pass over and over and over until it finally is going super slow on the last way down. And then I could fire the engine at the last second and save it, but that probably wouldn't work. There's probably a 0% chance of that working. So what we're going to do instead, hope I didn't already miss my chance here. Okay, no, we're just orbiting in a weird way. Get to the apoaps. We're going to bring it down. We could try to aero brake even. We might want to because we might need to save some fuel here. Let's point retrograde. May even want to do a maneuver node for this one. I don't know what like the proper aero braking attitude is. Probably like 38,000. Because I kind of want all the fuel I can get. So let's see, I have a 4-second burn. Here we go. Here, just bring this down just a little bit. I actually better do the thing here. Oops, I closed something up. No, it's just that thing rotating. All right. Such an angle, it's hard to even. Ooh, careful. 100,000 times speed is like too intense for in-system travel. Wish you could see your current altitude. I guess you can see it here, right? So we don't want to warp into the atmosphere, but we don't want to go too slow either, because that's obviously going to take forever. Here we go. Okay. Don't need this anymore. But please. Those don't fold back up. I'm not trying to like deorbit here. We're just trying to slow down. The problem is Kerbal's atmosphere do be kind of thick though. THICC kind of thick. I'm not even sure we want to do any physics acceleration here because it'll be brutal. But yeah, we're not trying to land. We're just trying to slow down so I can save some fuel for better. Uh-oh, we're going to lose the solar panels immediately, aren't we? Okay, I can just rotate it, do a little bit better. Oh, God, we're going to lose other parts, though. Ah. Yeah, I should have always used the retractable solar panels. Thing was, we didn't think we were going to take this thing back home. Okay, that was as intense as our return there was going to be. And it did put a pretty big dent in our orbital altitude. Now the only problem is this thing's got to not run out of power by the time it gets back to the Apple apps, which is easier said than done. We might have to do a non-efficient burn, which again is why we should always strap like a dumb solar panel to the spacecraft as well, in case anything happens to the long boys. Actually, we just want to hit this pretty hard. Save some, though. We need a little bit more fuel to pull our orbit back out of the atmosphere. But we can only time warp as long as our energy allows for it. Oh, you know what? Our engine gave us power. We're not transmitting data, so electric charge should be able to actually turn the SAS off, I think, and last a little bit longer even. Maybe not. Just going to pick our orbit up a little bit, slow it down, and I guess we will attempt to rendezvous with this thing and slap though the contract might even not be worth enough, you know? We might want to just send it. Might want to just say, we did it. We would like to move on to other things in the game. If you don't mind, little game. But we'll see. You might not be able to strap like a heat shield to something. We'll find out. Not without like a docking port and stuff, you know? Okay. Slowly running out of power. Like a retrograde at the periaps, and it's gonna be a fairly long burn, so that's all we got. Okay. Whoa. I don't know if you can be rescued, little probe. You're in quite the orbit. Like, be a lot. Let's see what the value of this mission is. I do say we finish it one way or the other at this point, but let's see if it's worth doing a rescue mission. 30,000 or 300,000. Total, right? Yeah. Let's see what a basic rescue craft has. I think we have one saved even. Let's see. Probably the Mun docking ship. Be close to good enough. You do have inventory. Can I put like a heat shield in you? Right. It's got to be a big chungus one. Like a small. Okay, small chungus one goes in there. No. How big is a small one though? I don't think that's enough to save it. Okay, what if we put... I don't even know where, like, I think it'd be payload, but... Maybe the service bay counts? No. To cargo. Okay. You have a lot more. Okay. I have no idea if this is something I would think maybe just this one would be good enough. I don't think the bigger one would fit in there. Yeah. Okay. You have to assume that that one's big enough. And then also carry some parachutes. And only a... Shoot. There we go. Parachute. Only an engineer attach these things. They don't actually know. Yeah, these things don't need to return. Okay. Try to research like the Mark II pod. I don't remember if it's a size larger or not though. I think what we do is we just save this and then like pull all this off. And then just launch this with the Jebediah. Let's just put it on the launch pad and we can mess around with seeing how the inventory system works. It might require an engineer. Okay. Clear way to open up more than one tab. There we go. It's really too big. Place it. Okay. Well, this isn't working. Doesn't mean that he can't do it. It just means I don't know how to do it at least. Oops, I need to recover the missile. I want to just revert back to assembly, but that's fine. Doesn't affect anything. Let's try to swap out Jeb for Bill, who hasn't done anything all game. Well, it says here, actually. Repairing broken parts. Doesn't say anything about placing pieces, but you know, if you'd think you could do anything, it would be this, right? Maybe they can carry more. Let's find out. Can't carry more. Can't place it like this. Let's have them drop. Cargo part that can be placed inside inventories. Yeah, you do nothing. What's that up there? Okay, that's not going to work. So we're just going to cheat. Because we brought it back home is the thing, right? We brought it back from orbit around Gilly. So it even landed on Gilly, to be perfectly frank with you. Cover that, please. So I gotta remember how to do that. Control Alt Shift C. No. 1C. Hey, I found it. Okay. Yeah, this is even, it's not even considered a cheat, bro. It's not even considered a cheat. Uncancelable. I'll go ahead and get completed, son. All right. And that's all we're going to do. So, next mission. Let's go plant a flag on Inmus. Gather surface deployed mystery goo. Oh, this is another one that's going to be like this. We're going to have to complete this manually because this isn't what we think it is. Or maybe it's not. Let's see. Anyway, we need to go to Minmus. Grab a big old honking rocket. Don't I have a 4-score rocket? I guess the Eve rocket's a 4-score rocket. I don't know if we need that much, though. Mid-range satellite. Actually, this is what went to Eve, so this should be fine. Okay. So, as is per usual, slap on the D12 decoupler. Slap that all to it. This just needs to go to Minmus. We already have like most of the... there's some stuff that hasn't been done at Minmus. I suppose we should take everything. I'm thinking about it. If this is going to have to be an everything rocket, we need something a little bit bigger. Save. We better grab the Eve Explorer rocket because I think we're going to need the weight capacity here. So... second first, same as the first. We're going to need this. I don't have to come back with everything. Just have to come back with some stuff. We're going to send Valentine stuff. So we don't technically need anything else. We just need the pod. We need life support. The life support does get a little sus out that far. Sure, you grabbed the right friggin' ones. It's the waste container. Supplies. Surely that can land with just that much, right? All right, now I need a science section. Science. Mixed up. I mixed up my techno game music songs. That's okay. No one's gonna notice. Bonk. Eat. Eat. Nope. Bonk. Eat. Okay. Science. Did not have the seismometer last time we went. Did have the thermometer, so it might not. It shouldn't be any new science. Ooh, the gravioli detector actually hasn't grabbed anything anywhere. So I will grab it. I forgot we had so much new stuff now. I actually have a Matric F ton of stuff. Standard SC 9001. Are you? Your materials based study? Right? Observe materials bay. Asteroid samples, max samples too. Or maybe something a little different. Yes, okay, it is the same thing. Size of impact hammer, using conjunction with one more sensor pods. Don't have that. EM scanning arm. It's a little big. Used while landed on a planet or moon, the sample data gathered can be used to increase the accuracy of orbital warp. Okay, so that scans for resources. I'm not sure I'm worried about that right now. Spectral, useful only in orbit. Micro goo containment pod. It's a better version of the nice. Okay. Base game alarm. Surveyor. A drill. There's a lot of stuff now, man. There's a lot of stuff. I think this core drill will go in here. But there is a light scanning arm. Should be a weightless part, so it should be okay that it's there. Strange, but it'll work, I think. Wait, are you just for resources, though? No. Okay. Calling that a day for all that. Think we will need a big Chungus battery for this bad boy. some solar panels and a static solar panel, because we just had a discussion about this. Okay. Next step. Landing stage. Now, am I going to do... to shrink apart here or something? First, we need a return stage. So, D12 decoupler. We're off time for this video. I kind of want to get this done. We don't need a ton for a return stage from Minmus. $370 in a vacuum is still our lightest engine. Or $370 in a vacuum still our most efficient engine. Do kind of like the idea of just like a scaled down one of these, just because it's so small. Total is 350, 355 for you. What's the size difference though? Poodle is quite a bit more compact. I don't know. I'm out of time for this video. I might build the rest of the rocket off camera or something. I can't decide because the space flight's kind of boring too, right? So landings are fun, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.